Welcome to New Gameplay Today. I'm Kyle Hilliard here with Marcus Stewart. What's up, Marcus?
Hey, when you said come look at my phone, I thought you were going to show me some pictures from your vacation, but this is a video game.
No, this is Resident Evil Village on iPhone 15 Pro, which I wanted to show off and basically get an answer to the question, like, how is it on iPhone, this game? Because it's something I'm curious about. I don't have an iPhone 15. This is one that Apple sent us. I'm sure at some point in my life I will upgrade to that phone. But I was like, can it really do Resident Evil Village? I mean, I think Resident Evil Village is like one of the most visually impressive games of the last, couple of years, I would say. I think that's a fair statement to give to Resident Evil Village.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is the way I'm recording it is I'm capturing footage. I have it plugged into an iPhone, and then I'm also filming it as well in the corner there, so you can see it like running. And I'm playing with a PlayStation 5 controller via Bluetooth is how I've got it set up, and it's pretty cool, Marcus. I mean, it looks pretty good. It looking at it, if you're watching this on YouTube or something, maybe you're blowing up the image, and it does look not as good as the PlayStation 5 version for sure.
Maybe they're out.
But shrunk down on the smaller screen, I'm pretty impressed. And again, it's something that might not come through in capture or, the way we're doing it, Marcus, you're like streaming footage with me, is like the frame rate is really high, and it looks good on the iPhone 15 screen. And I'm pretty impressed. I think this is better than it could do on Switch. I don't. Maybe does that even need to be qualified? I think maybe everyone just knows that. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Isn't the game on Switch through like cloud streaming or something, or it is coming there? I think it's already there.
Yeah.
But regardless, I mean, yeah, from what I'm seeing so far, it looks. I mean, I did not believe them when they were showing the trailer announcing that this could work, but like, for what it is, it looks really good because like the recent RE games, that RE engine looks so good and there's so much detail. But even when you were in that room, I was looking around, I was like, yeah, it looks like I'm not really seeing a ton of like compromises, at least visually. Obviously it's not going to look as good as it does on like PC or consoles, but again, for mobile, I was like, yeah, it's good enough. Like I feel slighted.
Yeah, I mean, Apple, they seem to be making a push. Like, they sort of realize that the devices that they've put in everyone's pockets are actually really powerful and can run games. But it's just never, outside of mobile games, it's never really just been considered, like, a viable, like, video game platform for, like, competitive games in the sense of, like, a Resident Evil. I don't mean, like, games you play online against other people and compete with. I mean, like,
right.
Top-of-the-line, visually impressive games. Like, Apple, I feel like recently they've been kind of like, we can run those games. We should try to get Resident Evil Village, and we should try to get Death Stranding and all that stuff.
We have the technology.
We have the technology. Now, before things get heated up here, because this is the beginning of the game, and I think you know how this goes, Marcus, I'm going to pause for a second, and I'm going to switch over to handheld controls. Because right now I'm playing with a controller. The game can be played with a touchscreen, and I want to show that off a little bit. All right, Marcus, so I'm going to switch over to basically playing with touch controls, and on my little image, I'm waggling my thumbs so you can see how this works here. But here we go. This is what it looks like when you play with touch controls. And Marcus, I hear this term thrown around a lot with games, and I don't use it lightly, but I would describe this as unplayable. This is not good. This is a bad way to play Resident Evil 5.
Or even Village, you mean?
Village, thank you. Yes, Village. I don't know why I said 5, but Village, maybe because of the V, I guess. But I mean, it looks terrible, right, with all the icons on the screen.
Yeah.
I didn't see a setting to turn those off that I could find. Maybe it exists, but like, I can't imagine playing the game this way, and I apologize for anyone that picks up Resident Evil Village this way without a controller or like a what's the word I'm looking for? The controllers that you can plug into the into your phone.
Yeah, like little dock things or like a bone, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I like those, and I use those quite a lot. Please make the effort to play the game that way. Don't play it with these touch controls. It's rough to the point. Yeah, to the point where it kind of feels like Capcom didn't really like spend a lot of time on it. I like it. It's like maybe it just wasn't a priority for them.
Right.
But it just
his face.
Like, it technically works, but man, I haven't even gotten into a combat scenario yet. But like I don't even know. I guess I have to put my thumb up here to press left trigger and then right trigger. I'm
how does that feel? Because it's like, obviously it's got it looks like it's the same general layout as a controller would, which is weird because it's like you're not holding it the same way you would a controller. So it seems like trying to aim and shoot or do any sort of like big action simultaneously like that would just be inherently harder because you can only use your thumbs, or you're gonna put like 4 fingers on your phone screen as he gets pulled away. I like that it disappears for cutscenes. It looks like,
no, it just fades away after a minute if you
Oh, okay.
Don't touch the screen. So
I thought they were
touching the screen.
Okay. Gotcha.
And now I touch the screen. Yeah. What's happening here? I was hoping to maybe play enough to get the gun. I don't remember how long.
Yeah, I definitely want to see how combat looks and especially how it feels.
Yeah.
See some of these werewolves start coming at you.
Okay, let's see. So can I even? Oh, and by the way, the other thing I want to mention is the iPhone is quite hot at this point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you have a case on it at all? Does that help?
Well, it could. I didn't put one on because I just the way to plug in my like USB-C stuff to use the HDMI cable and that kind of thing. I mean that's my own problem. But maybe the case will help. Or maybe
is it uncomfortably hot?
No, it just feels it's that thing. I mean, you've had that before with electronics, I'm sure, where it's like it just feels like, this feels hot. Like I don't think it's supposed to be this hot.
Like, is this gonna explode in my hand? Oh God! Speaking of hands.
Yeah.
I mean, it matches you and Ethan because like Ethan has bad hand things that happen to him in this game, so they just want to kind of get you in the mindset of like, hey, your hands are maybe a little uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's a great point. Yeah, that's what my hands feel like right now. They're really hot. It's cramped. God, the stuff on screen. How do I? So wait.
Oh God.
How do I even shoot here? I'm like now I'm second guessing.
All right, get him.
And then,
get him, Kyle.
Okay, so let's see. Oh God.
No, not the castle.
Left bumper guard. Okay, let's try this.
Oh boy.
Okay, so it auto aims a little, I think, and then
it's for the best.
Oh boy.
So this is just like you remember on consoles, right?
Yeah, this is it. This is 1-to-1.
All right, so how I would love to see a picture of your hands to see how you're sort of like.
Oh, it's on the video. You can see it. It's dark.
Oh, okay, I can't see it.
Yeah, you're not able to see it, so you'll have to go back and watch the video.
If you're crab clawing this thing, or what do you have to do?
I did get him.
You did technically win that encounter. Yes, you did it.
Yeah,
but at what cost?
Jeez. So yeah, I mean that was my first time like using a gun in this game. That was pretty rough. But that's the touch controls. I feel like if I had the controller back, I would have been in fine.
Yeah,
shape.
you should fight one more thing.
Oh yeah, see if I can. I think I should.
I mean, if you just keep going, it should start pouring out from what I remember.
And I also want to. I think I said as much. Hopefully, it's clear. Like the game. I believe runs in 120 FPS on the iPhone 15. But I'm not capturing it that. I'm like, I'm capturing at 60, and then also capturing my gameplay with just like a standard, iPhone. My other iPhones, my personal iPhone's camera. So that's not coming across here. But it looks really smooth on the screen. It's very impressive that way.
Now, I don't play a lot of I really don't play a lot of phone games anymore in general, but when I did, I didn't really play big stuff like this. But can you change the frame rate? Does it lock at 120 and default to that, or can you drop it to 60? I'm thinking about if I don't want my phone to feel like molten lava, can I drop it down a few frames or something like that, or just to save battery?
Yes, yeah. I mean, you have the same sort of options. let's see. I mean, I don't want to go through them too much here.
But you got like graphical.
Yeah, you have
and
display and all those kind of things.
Okay.
Well, maybe actually display. Yeah, see, there's graphics, memory processing, image quality, model quality.
Okay.
Frame rate 120, screen, like all those kind of things are there. Just like on maybe even closer to like PC than like console.
I mean, that's good again for like people that you don't want to like burn your batteries. I would be curious to see how running at max how long the battery lasts.
Yeah.
But even then, again, to mitigate the temperature, it's like maybe I'll just play it at 60.
Yeah, no, that's not a bad idea.
All right, go clean this village up, please.
Oh gosh, yeah, we'll get into maybe one more encounter but I just wanted to show it off a little bit. And like, if you're playing it correctly, quote unquote, you're not going to be holding the phone, right? Oh my gosh, this is so hard, Marcus. I can't even. I'm just trying to navigate. I know. Let's see.
I mean, Ethan would be, I'm role playing of like he would be confused. He doesn't really actually know where to go. He's still getting his bearings. So you're just role playing the character is what's happening. I guess
so. It's very nice of you to give.
You just lost your pinky and your ring finger, so
yeah,
you're not thinking straight.
Yeah, or walking straight, as it turns out.
Yeah, that UI, just the other thing that bothers me about it, other than it taking up like 2/3 of the screen, is that I feel like that would sap maybe some of the tension from like the actual like big scary stuff, like especially the dollhouse stuff. Like, a lot of that area is like pitch black, and then you would just see all of these commands on screen as that whole sequence is unfolding. So I mean, but I guess you kind of need to see it because you don't know where to put your thumbs otherwise when you need to do stuff.
I'm just laughing at what a good point that is, Marcus, because it's like this just like to have this happening while you're like experiencing, some of the scariest moments in all of Resident Evil. The dollhouse, I would argue, is like this would just be like, I don't know. I don't even know what it would be like. It would just be like if you were at a scary movie in a theater and they just had like curtains in front of the screen or something. All right, let's see.
You just saw the projector's fingers on the. All right.
Yeah, they're just. Oh, golly. All right, can I shoot? Let's see if I can shoot this guy. Oh, did I reload? Okay.
Yeah, you did that. I think they're coming up from the roof. You might want to get on the second floor, I think.
I love taking my right thumb off the control stick to aim. That's such a cool idea.
Oh no. Oh, your hands.
Let's see if I can get one more kill.
Kill him.
No, I got a headshot.
Can you heal? I don't think you have healing items at this point.
Not yet, no. Oh boy, that's where I keep my shoulder.
Oh, he wants that prime shoulder meat.
Oh, I think I died.
Oh, okay. Well,
we could just leave it at that. But yeah, I mean, don't play with the touchscreen. The touch controls are bad. I mean, and to be fair, the game was not designed ever to be played on a touchscreen like this. It's definitely just like.
I mean, technically it was. They have a UI and everything. but your point, yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, get a controller and be impressed by that the game does look pretty dang and plays and looks pretty dang good on iPhone 15. Oh, did I pause by mistake? I guess I did.
I mean, I believe you. Just so many buttons to accidentally press as you're trying to do things. But I mean, yeah, I don't know if this would. This seems like I don't have a Steam Deck option if you want to play this portably.
Yeah.
And maybe it's not bad again if you have a controller. But I think if you have a Steam Deck or even just some of the other like handheld computers, like what's that Asus one that's out there now? I feel like that's still maybe the best option to play this on the go.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I don't know. I mean, with a controller, like a backbone, that's what the term I was trying to think of earlier.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I think this would be. I think it plays well. It looks good. But yeah, no good on a touchscreen. But yeah, I mean, that's all we really need to show off for the game. I appreciate you taking the time, Marcus, to take a look at it with me.
Yeah, for sure. He appreciates it too. He wants to get a good look at you.
Yeah. But it's coming soon. It's not out quite yet, but yeah, Resident Evil Village on iPhone 15 exclusively. It's not compatible with other models of iPhone.
And iPad too, right? Can't you play it on iPad?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
I thought it was
probably
2. Yeah.
Oh my god! See, and I'm like pausing. We gotta stop. We just have to stop. I can't play the game this way. Yeah. But yeah. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody, and for taking a look at Resident Evil Village on iPhone. Thanks, Marcus.
Bye.